that on the 405. Now, this is where I wish I was on a Royal Enfield. Royal Enfield Himalayan, Bullet, anything right now. Traffic's not horrible, but the motorcycles are just cruising by. Okay, I'm gonna be about 20 minutes late. That's just what traffic did. Oh well. Head in there now. Let's get the cocktail out. Hopefully I'm not too bad. Maybe a half hour late. Let's go. All right, and here we are. Duffel Winery. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Right up here. There's a Himalayan right there. We're going out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cool. All right. Let's see what we got. Well, I'm here. Wow, it's beautiful here. I see a lot of the Royal Enfield folks. I'm gonna go say hi. And I guess I'm too fancied up. Everyone looks pretty cash. Oops. Let's go check them out.
Look at you, Andy.
Well, yeah, okay. Maybe I'm a little fancy duddied up.
You are, it's okay.
All right. Look at the colors. Customer bikes. Pretty cool ones. There's the twins.
I was like, movie day with Genevieve. Do you know Genevieve? This is Sam from Finley.
Very cool. And there's the green color everyone likes. Very cool. What else we got? Oh, there's the BAAK build. Very cool. Nice. Kind of like that one. Oh, really? We get some more. But look, there's the BAAK build. Nice. What? What is that? Nice. And there's a Meteor 350. Let's go check it out a little bit. Little vloggy talk here. You got Ken. How you doing, man?
I'm alive.
All right.
Yeah.
And you went on the Alaska trip, didn't you?
I went on the Alaska trip. I got to ride 2,100 miles with a bunch of awesome people.
2,100 miles.
Royal Enfield in 9 days. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And we're gonna see some of this footage, right?
We're gonna see some of the footage tonight.
Well, I think we're gonna go try and ride some bikes. Should we go do it?
I think we are.
I think we're definitely proper riding attire. Don't you think so?
Definitely.
Definitely. All right, let's
These are
go.
my official riding boots.
Very cool. Well, I'm definitely in it, so let's go check it out. All right,
Right
let's
on.
go. All right, so we're gonna go ride. I look perfect. Ken looks perfect. I got the red one. I love that color. That's cool. That's a Baker Express, I think is what that is. Keep looking up routes, and we'll head on out. Yeah.
Is he dropping right here?
Is he? I don't think so. Only in Temecula, man. Wow. That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Hopefully you're liking this California adventure as much as I did. It only gets better from there, so make sure you make sure you subscribe to my channel to see all the different episodes on this adventure. And speaking of adventure, to continue it and to be able to bring quality content of motorcycles, arcades, and coffee, please check out my Patreon page. In that page, you'll see access to getting t-shirts like this, Motorcades and Coffee, stickers, coffee, all sorts of good stuff. So please check out that page. It's really gonna help me bring content to the channel. And speaking of t-shirts, I'm giving away one of my t-shirts in one of your sizes. All you gotta do is subscribe to my channel and put a comment below, and you're automatically entered. So good luck with that, and we'll catch you on the rest of this episode. Moto Tofu, that is awesome. That is pretty cool. Oh, can I see your shirt? Do you mind if I get you a video here? That's awesome. Moto Tofu, awesome. Whoa. Look at that. brick oven pizza. Delicious. Red oven. I can tell you it's fantastic. Wow. Oh, she's gonna kill me. I see somebody wanting to come out and play. Who's that barking? A little bit of swag. Look at that. You know, one of these are coming home. Before we got around to watching the Epic Ride series, Brian Poland said a few words. And the reason I'm talking is because the mic was having a lot of feedback.
Ryan, you guys are part of it as well.
Basically, I'm going to paraphrase, but it was really cool to hear some insider information and some deep insight that normal riders don't necessarily get to understand or hear. But some of the cool parts that we found out is that the Himalayan was not even scheduled to be released in America. Brian Poland had to pitch to the higher-ups to get the Himalayan to America and made a business case, and it has become an extremely hot seller, just selling out left and right. So huge kudos to that. And again, Bree is the lead marketer for the Americas region, and is also the brand manager for the Continental GT for Royal Enfield. And she also mentioned the reason why they chose the Himalayan is because it really is an inclusive motorcycle, and it's friendly, easy to use, and there's not a standard rider who uses the Himalayan. And that's who she picked to go with on the Epic Ride Series Alaska. Just 6 random strangers from all different walks of life, which kind of represent Royal Enfield's inclusivity and how welcoming the brand and the family is, and how welcoming the Himalayan is. So it was a perfect match, and just put it together, and they came as strangers and left as best friends, as she put it. So she grabbed everyone who was on the trip and thanked them, and she's letting them know who was there. From left to right, you have Johnny Lewis, the Royal Enfield factory-sponsored racer. He does flat track, and I went to one of his classes at Moto Anatomy. Check out the link in the upper right-hand corner for the video that I went to. Pretty rad. Ryan Olson was a camera assistant. He's got the sound editing. Next to him is Ken. Jesse, he kind of arranged the trip, it sounds like, and kind of led the trip as well. So really cool. He does some adventure touring classes. Then you have next to him, speaking, is Brian Poland. She's the lead marketer of the Americas region and the global brand manager for the Continental GT. Again, pretty badass. Then you have Chad next to her, as the main video / camera filming editor and also editor for the video. Then you had Sena, Sylvia, Chris, and Corey, the resident skater of the group. After the introductions of everybody on the trip, we got to sit back and watch the screening, which was pretty rad. The video doesn't capture just how awesome the screening was, but we'll show that here.
Until this trip, I'd never ridden more than a few minutes in the rain.
Delicious beer, man. And I'm going to have another.
I'd like to see a bear, though. Like, in the wild.
I look terrible. Damn, I look sick.
Like the #1 thing on my travel bucket list.
So pretty much since I was 7 years old, I've wanted to walk on a glacier.
It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
After the video, Bree thanked everyone who made the trip possible.
So we enlisted Rich Rosenbush, who is my right-hand guy. He travels everywhere.
And then something kind of magical happened. Just freeform, someone asked, hey, what did everyone learn on the trip? And so everyone who went on the trip then spoke about what their best experiences were and what they learned most on the trip. And this was pretty freeform, and it was natural. It just kind of came up, and it was kind of one of the magical moments of the event of the evening. You can hear a little bit about what everyone said.
So many different lifestyles and worlds, and bring us all together where I don't know, everybody's a little bit uncomfortable at first, and by the end, it's like we're just like hugging on each other the whole time. You know, having an epic adventure in Alaska.
Very similar to what Chad was starting to say. No matter how much you think solitude is going to make an adventure better, you know, I mean, every time I head out on my motorcycle, I'm by myself, and it's because I want to get out, you know, in the middle of nowhere by myself. What I learned in Alaska is that camaraderie makes everything better. Just having your friends there, having people you can rely on, the experiences were tenfold what they would be if I had been alone.
Sena, it's your birthday. What do you got to say?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, son.
Happy birthday!
So what did you learn?
Gotta eat.
Anything, any personal lessons?
Something to be mad about, for sure.
You just gotta eat several meals a day.
So Chris, when you went on this ride, you had never really done off-road before. You have a Himalayan, you ride it in the winter in Milwaukee, but like, what did this experience do for you?
Well, when I actually got it back, it is about the community that motorcycles create. And now I have a community that
We back up.
just wasn't part of my life. And so
And family.
well, duh.
Yeah.
I showed up halfway. As some of you know, I race motorcycles. I go fast. I actually fell in love with motorcycles again. I raced basically the night before.
You won.
I won the race and didn't get to celebrate.
Hell yeah!
What I learned about that whole trip was I'm with a bunch of people who are very cool and not judgmental. Skateboarders are not always the friendliest of the bunch. So it's cool, they're just happy to see you, where if I saw my other bros back home, you know, the first thing they'd be doing was making fun of me. So it was very nice to be with a group of different individuals that you fall over, they help you back up, they don't kick you while you're down.
You need new friends.
So I think for me, since I've spent the better part of a career as a test pilot, assessing machines and their performance, and the Himalayan is really an incredible little bike. And trusting in that machine, the machine of community and friendship. And I think this trip, this bike, was really well timed. And thank you, Bree.
Thanks, Carl, for that question.
Winding down a little bit. People are putting bikes in. They got the video playing in the background. I think that's going to do it for this episode for me. I'll probably pick it back up tomorrow. Go for a little bit of ride with some people. And we'll see what bikes we get and what adventures take us. So thanks for watching this episode. We'll pick it up next one and enjoy your Royal Enfield Himalayan or whatever you like to ride.